17 Stoic Lessons for Overcoming Loneliness and Depression. Stoicism. Have you ever been caught in a moment where the weight of sadness and loneliness feels unbearable? A darkness so deep it makes you question why it exists at all. We've all been there, trapped in those moments of despair, wondering if there's a way out of this seemingly endless cycle of pain. But what if I told you that beneath this gloom lies something far greater, a meaning that could change how you view your struggles? Welcome to today's video, where we'll uncover 17 powerful Stoic lessons that will not only help you through the darkest times but also transform your sadness into a source of strength. Ready to turn adversity into growth? Let's dive in. These Stoic teachings aren't just philosophical ideas, they're tools for resilience. Whether you're navigating a personal crisis or just need a little extra push to get through your day, these lessons can be the compass that guides you out of the storm and into the light. Together, we'll explore how to transform hardship into opportunity, and sadness into inner strength. Let's start with the first lesson. Lesson 1. Acceptance of what we cannot change. Life is full of changes, some expected, some completely out of the blue. But how do we react when faced with something we can't control? The Stoics teach us that the first step is acceptance. It's not about giving up or being passive, but understanding the limits of what's within our power. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" Think about that for a moment. Imagine you're hit with an unexpected loss, a job, a relationship, or even a sudden change in your life plans. The instinct is to resist, to feel helpless. But the Stoics challenge us to embrace these moments. Not to suffer in silence, but to recognize that this obstacle is part of the journey, shaping who we are. Picture a river flowing. Rocks, fallen trees, sharp bends, none of these stop the river. They shape its path. When we resist life's obstacles, we exhaust ourselves fighting something immovable. But when we accept, we flow around the challenges, growing stronger along the way. Take a professional athlete, for example. Imagine they suffer a career-ending injury. The pain, the sense of loss, it's devastating. But by accepting their new reality and focusing on what they can control, like rehab, mentoring young athletes, or finding new passions, they build a new chapter of purpose. It's not just the big moments either. Think about the small frustrations, like being stuck in traffic. Instead of letting anger consume you, what if you accepted the situation? Use that time for an audiobook, to reflect, or to practice mindfulness. Suddenly, a frustrating experience becomes an opportunity for peace. Marcus Aurelius sums it up perfectly. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In other words, the very obstacles we face can become the path forward. When we shift our mindset, adversity transforms into opportunity. Acceptance isn't about defeat, it's about finding a way through with strength and clarity. This shift in perspective not only impacts how we navigate life's challenges but also brings peace to our minds. Resisting what we can't control leads to anxiety, stress, and suffering. Acceptance, on the other hand, frees us. It conserves our mental energy for the things that truly matter, our values, our goals, and our relationships. Consider a relationship facing difficulty. Maybe there's a major misunderstanding or a difference in values. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up on the relationship. It means acknowledging the reality and focusing on constructive ways forward. Sometimes it's through communication and compromise. Other times, acceptance might mean recognizing that it's time to part ways, with grace, peace, and respect for both sides. Lesson 2. Embracing adversity, a path to growth. Let's face it, adversity is unavoidable. But here's the secret Stoics understood: adversity isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. Why? Because it's only through challenge that we uncover our greatest strengths. As Seneca wisely put it, No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove his fortitude. Think about that for a second. Without adversity, how would we ever know our limits? How would we discover our resilience? The Stoics didn't shy away from hardship, they faced it head-on because they knew that adversity is the ultimate test of character and the key to growth. Take a moment to reflect. Adversity comes in many forms. It could be a personal loss, a professional setback, or an unexpected challenge that shakes your foundation. These moments test us, but the Stoic approach is simple: don't avoid adversity, use it as fuel for growth. Picture a young entrepreneur whose first business fails spectacularly. The initial instinct might be despair. But with a Stoic mindset, this failure transforms into something else, a learning opportunity. This entrepreneur can analyze what went wrong, gather wisdom from the experience, and use it as the foundation for future success. In this way, adversity becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Seneca's words remind us that adversity is a powerful teacher. It's like resistance training for the mind. Just as lifting weights strengthens your muscles, facing challenges strengthens your character. Consider Thomas Edison. He faced failure after failure, but instead of giving up, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the essence of Stoic resilience, seeing adversity not as an enemy, but as a guide that leads you to success. In your own life, you can adopt this mindset. When faced with a tough situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? By shifting your perspective, adversity becomes less about suffering and more about opportunity. It's no longer something that holds you back, but something that propels you forward. One more key to resisting adversity: having a sense of purpose. When you're clear on your values and your goals, adversity becomes less intimidating. Purpose gives you direction and keeps you grounded, no matter what life throws your way. With a strong sense of purpose, you can turn every setback into a powerful comeback. Stoicism also reminds us that while we can't always control what happens, we can control our response. That's where our true power lies. So, next time adversity knocks at your door, instead of crumbling, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, how will I respond? That's the Stoic way to turn hardship into triumph. Lesson 3. Mastering your emotions, the Stoic key to inner peace. Let's talk about emotions, those intense feelings that can pull us in every direction, especially when life throws chaos our way. The Stoics had a profound understanding of emotions, and here's the takeaway: mastering your emotions is key to inner peace. Does this mean ignoring how you feel? Not at all. Stoicism doesn't teach us to suppress emotions but to understand and control them. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's a powerful reminder. Emotions don't arise from external events but from how we interpret those events. In other words, our emotional response is within our control. The Stoics knew that by mastering our inner world, we could weather any storm with calm and clarity. Here's a simple way to apply this in everyday life. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Your immediate reaction might be anger, but why? Is it the act itself that causes the anger, or is it your interpretation of it? The Stoic way would be to pause and ask yourself, is this situation really worth my peace of mind? When you shift your perspective, that irritation melts away. You regain control, and your peace remains intact. Now, this isn't just about the small stuff like traffic jams. The real power of Stoic emotional mastery comes when life hits hard: the loss of a loved one, a major failure, a heartbreak. The Stoics understood that while we can't eliminate pain, we can choose how we handle it. This doesn't mean denying your emotions, it means acknowledging them but not letting them control you. Let's take the example of a breakup. The emotional pain can feel overwhelming. But by adopting a Stoic mindset, you realize that while the event is painful, how long and deeply you suffer depends on your reaction. Instead of spiraling into despair, you can ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? In doing so, you take back control and turn pain into a stepping stone for personal growth. A key Stoic tool for mastering emotions is negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios, not to dwell in negativity, but to prepare your mind for whatever comes. By regularly contemplating potential difficulties, you reduce the shock when adversity strikes, making it easier to respond with calm and reason rather than panic and despair. Another Stoic practice is self-reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on your emotional reactions. Did anger or fear get the better of you? Could you have responded more calmly? This daily check-in helps you become more mindful of your emotions and how you can improve your responses over time. In conclusion, mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means gaining control over how you respond, turning emotional turbulence into opportunities for inner growth and peace. As Epictetus wisely said, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." When you master your emotions, you master your life. You become the calm in the storm, the steady hand that guides your ship through rough waters. So next time you feel overwhelmed, remember, your power lies in your response, and with that power comes true peace. Lesson 4. Focus on what you can control, the Stoic formula for freedom. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by life's chaos? Maybe it's a difficult boss, a relationship falling apart, or just the sheer unpredictability of the world. The Stoics had a simple yet powerful answer to this feeling: focus only on what you can control. It sounds simple, but it's revolutionary. Most of our stress, anxiety, and frustration comes from worrying about things beyond our control. The Stoics remind us, why waste energy on things you can't change? Instead, invest that energy in what you can change: your thoughts, your actions, your attitude. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Imagine you're a sailor in the middle of a storm. You can't control the wind, the waves, or the weather, but you can control how you navigate your ship. The Stoics saw life the same way. You can't always control external events, but you can control how you respond to them. And that, my friend, is where your true power lies. Let's bring this closer to home. Think about a time when you faced a major setback. Maybe you didn't get that job promotion, or a project you poured your heart into didn't go as planned. The initial instinct might be to spiral into frustration or self-pity. But here's where the Stoic wisdom kicks in: pause and ask yourself, what's within my control right now? You can't change the past, but you can control your reaction, your next steps, and your mindset going forward. Take the example of Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor. During his time in the concentration camps, he lost almost everything: his family, his freedom, his dignity. But there was one thing they couldn't take from him: his response to the situation. Frankl chose to focus on the one thing he could control: his inner world. This gave him strength, hope, and ultimately helped him survive. As he later wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." This is the essence of Stoic freedom. It's not about controlling the world, it's about controlling yourself within the world. When you focus on what's in your control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, you reclaim your freedom. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become the master of your fate. How can you apply this to your life? Start by identifying the things that stress you out. Now, divide them into two categories: things you can control and things you can't. Let go of what's outside your control and focus all your energy on what you can change. For instance, if you're stuck in traffic, you can't control the cars around you, but you can control your reaction. Instead of letting frustration take over, use the time to listen to a podcast, reflect on your day, or simply practice deep breathing. The situation doesn't change, but you do, and that changes everything. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control is a game-changer for reducing stress and anxiety. It frees you from the endless struggle of trying to control the uncontrollable and empowers you to take charge of your own life. As the Stoics taught us, true freedom isn't found in changing the world, but in changing how you experience the world. So, whenever life feels overwhelming, remember, control what you can, and let go of the rest. That's the Stoic path to inner peace, resilience, and freedom. Lesson 5. The power of perspective, shaping your reality with Stoic wisdom. Life can sometimes feel like a roller coaster, full of ups, downs, twists, and unexpected turns. But here's the Stoic insight that can transform your ride: the power of perspective. How we interpret events shapes our reality far more than the events themselves. Consider this: two people can experience the exact same situation but react entirely differently based on their perspective. The Stoics understood that it's not the events in our lives that disturb us, but our judgments about those events. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Let's break this down with a relatable example. Imagine receiving critical feedback at work. One person might take it to heart, viewing it as a personal failure. This leads to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Meanwhile, another person sees the feedback as an opportunity for growth and improvement. This shift in perspective turns a potentially negative experience into a catalyst for personal development. The key here is to ask yourself, how can I reframe this situation? Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can learn. When faced with obstacles, ask, what strengths can I cultivate from this experience? This Stoic practice of reframing not only enhances resilience but also cultivates a positive mindset. Another powerful tool in this perspective-shifting toolkit is gratitude. When life gets tough, it's easy to focus on what we lack or what's going wrong. However, taking a moment to reflect on what we're grateful for can dramatically shift our outlook. Think about it: when you practice gratitude, you start to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems. A great way to incorporate this into your daily routine is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. This practice helps train your mind to focus on the positives, even amidst challenges. As a result, you cultivate a more resilient and optimistic perspective. Now, let's address the inevitable challenges of life. When faced with setbacks, like losing a job or going through a breakup, the Stoics advise us to step back and ask ourselves, what is this teaching me? Instead of spiraling into despair, look for the silver lining. This doesn't mean dismissing your feelings, it means recognizing that within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth. For instance, think of a professional who is suddenly laid off. Initially, this may seem like a catastrophe. But with the Stoic perspective, this moment can become a chance to reassess career goals, learn new skills, or even pursue a passion project that had been on the back burner. In this way, adversity becomes a doorway to new possibilities. In conclusion, the Stoic principle of perspective empowers you to shape your reality. By reframing your thoughts, practicing gratitude, and seeking the lessons in adversity, you cultivate a mindset that thrives even in challenging times. As you embrace the power of perspective, you'll find strength, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember, it's not the situation that defines you, but how you choose to perceive and respond to it. With the Stoic wisdom of perspective, you hold the power to transform your reality and navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity. Lesson 6. Embrace the present moment, the Stoic secret to fulfillment. In our fast-paced world, it's all too easy to get lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. But the Stoics remind us of a powerful truth: the present moment is where life truly happens. Embracing the now is the key to finding fulfillment and peace. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this beautifully when he said, "You are only what you are in this moment." This wisdom teaches us that while we can't change the past and the future remains uncertain, we can fully engage with the present, and that's where our power lies. Let's explore why embracing the present is so transformative. Think about a time when you were so caught up in worries about what might happen next that you missed out on enjoying the moment. Maybe it was during a family gathering, a vacation, or even a simple walk in the park. When we dwell on the past or fret about the future, we rob ourselves of the joy and beauty of the present. The Stoics encourage us to practice mindfulness, a technique for cultivating awareness of the here and now. This means fully engaging with your current experience, whether it's savoring a delicious meal, enjoying a conversation, or simply appreciating the beauty around you. By doing this, you ground yourself in the moment, allowing worries and distractions to fade away. One practical way to embrace the present is through mindful breathing. Take a moment to pause, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs, then exhale slowly, releasing tension and distractions. This simple practice anchors you in the present, creating space for clarity and peace. Another effective method is to establish daily rituals that encourage presence. This could be as simple as savoring your morning coffee without distractions, taking a quiet walk, or setting aside time for reflection each day. These rituals help you reconnect with the present and foster a sense of gratitude for what you have right now. Let's not forget that embracing the present also involves accepting it, the good and the bad. Stoicism teaches us that everything is temporary, and that includes our feelings. When you encounter challenges, remind yourself that they, too, will pass. Instead of resisting the present moment, accept it as it is, knowing that it is part of the flow of life. For example, if you find yourself feeling anxious about an upcoming event, acknowledge that feeling. Rather than fighting it, allow yourself to sit with that anxiety for a moment. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I prepare for the future while still being present today? This practice not only helps you cope with difficult emotions but also empowers you to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. In conclusion, embracing the present moment is a powerful Stoic lesson that can lead to greater fulfillment and inner peace. By practicing mindfulness, establishing daily rituals, and accepting the present as it is, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for life and its fleeting beauty. As you move through your day, remember, the present is your only true possession. Don't let it slip away in a haze of worry or distraction. Embrace it, engage with it, and discover the richness that lies within each moment. In the end, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and that journey is happening right now. Lesson 7. The value of community, strength in connection. While Stoicism often emphasizes individual resilience, it also highlights the importance of community and connection. No one is an island, and the Stoics recognized that our relationships with others can provide invaluable support and wisdom during challenging times. As the philosopher Seneca said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." This insight reminds us that our connections with others can be a powerful source of strength, encouragement, and perspective. Think about it, when we face struggles, who do we turn to? Often, it's friends, family, or mentors who help us navigate life's complexities. Stoicism teaches us that engaging with our community not only enriches our lives but also enhances our resilience. We're all part of a larger tapestry, and each connection adds to our overall strength. Building a supportive community starts with being intentional. Reach out to friends and family, don't wait for them to come to you. Engage in meaningful conversations, share your thoughts and feelings, and encourage them to do the same. Vulnerability fosters connection, and when you open up, you invite others to share their experiences as well. But what if you're feeling isolated? The Stoics remind us that community isn't limited to close relationships. You can seek out like-minded individuals through groups or activities that align with your interests. Whether it's joining a book club, participating in a local charity, or engaging in online communities, these connections can provide a sense of belonging and support. Let's take a moment to reflect on the power of collective wisdom. When you share your challenges with others, you gain new perspectives and insights. Perhaps someone has faced a similar struggle and can offer guidance. This exchange of ideas can spark new solutions and lighten the emotional load. Another powerful aspect of community is accountability. When you're surrounded by supportive individuals, you're more likely to stay committed to your goals. Think of a workout buddy or a study group. The encouragement and motivation from others can push you to achieve more than you would alone. Also, remember that community is a two-way street. While it's important to seek support, it's equally crucial to be there for others. By offering your time, attention, and understanding, you strengthen your connections and build a sense of trust. Helping others not only fosters community but also enriches your own life and purpose. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson of valuing community highlights the strength we gain from our connections with others. By actively engaging with friends, family, and like-minded individuals, we cultivate a supportive network that enhances our resilience and well-being. So, as you navigate life's challenges, remember the power of community. Don't hesitate to reach out for support, share your experiences, and be there for others. Together, we can weather any storm, find clarity in chaos, and build a brighter future through the strength of our connections. Lesson 8. Cultivating gratitude, the Stoic key to joy. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to overlook the blessings right in front of us. Yet, the Stoics remind us that cultivating gratitude can profoundly shift our perspective and enhance our overall well-being. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good emotion, it's a powerful practice that can transform our mindset and enrich our lives. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "When you arise in the morning, think of the wonderful privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, to be able to contribute." This Stoic wisdom encourages us to start each day with a grateful heart, acknowledging the simple yet profound gifts of life. So, how can we incorporate gratitude into our daily lives? One effective method is to keep a gratitude journal. Each evening, take a moment to jot down 3 things you're thankful for that day. They can be as small as a delicious cup of coffee or as significant as a supportive conversation with a friend. This practice trains your mind to focus on the positives, even during challenging times. Let's consider an example. Imagine you've had a rough day at work. Instead of fixating on the stressors, you reflect on what went well. Perhaps a colleague complimented your effort, or you accomplished a task ahead of schedule. By consciously shifting your focus to these moments of gratitude, you create a buffer against negativity and enhance your emotional resilience. Gratitude also invites us to appreciate the people in our lives. Reach out to someone who has made a positive impact on you, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor. A simple message expressing your appreciation can strengthen your bond and foster a sense of connection. Remember, gratitude is contagious. When you express it, you inspire others to do the same. Additionally, practicing gratitude in challenging situations can be transformative. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What strengths can I cultivate? This approach reframes challenges as opportunities for growth and encourages a sense of appreciation for the lessons life teaches us. Consider the story of someone who faced a significant setback, like losing a job. Initially, the situation might feel overwhelming. However, by practicing gratitude, they begin to see the positives. Perhaps this is an opportunity to pursue a long-held passion, gain new skills, or reassess their career path. This shift in perspective can turn a seemingly negative experience into a springboard for new possibilities. In conclusion, cultivating gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that can lead to greater joy and fulfillment. By acknowledging the blessings in our lives, expressing appreciation for others, and reframing challenges as opportunities, we enrich our experience and foster resilience. So, as you move through your day, take a moment to pause and reflect on what you're grateful for. Embrace the transformative power of gratitude, and watch as it illuminates your path, even in the darkest of times. Remember, joy is not merely found in grand achievements but often in the simple, everyday moments that remind us of the beauty of life. Lesson 9. The art of self-reflection, discovering inner wisdom. In our fast-paced world, we often rush through our days without taking the time to pause and reflect. However, the Stoics understood the immense value of self-reflection as a tool for personal growth and understanding. By regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and motivations, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and clarity. Epictetus wisely noted, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This insight emphasizes that understanding ourselves is the foundation for living authentically and purposefully. So, how can we incorporate self-reflection into our daily lives? One effective practice is to set aside time each day for introspection. This could be in the morning to set intentions for the day or in the evening to review the events that transpired. Ask yourself questions like, what went well today? What challenges did I face? How did I respond? This process not only helps us identify areas for improvement but also reinforces our successes. Let's explore a practical example. Imagine you've had a disagreement with a friend. Instead of simply brushing it off, take a moment to reflect on the situation. What triggered your emotions? Were there misunderstandings at play? By examining your thoughts and feelings, you gain insights that can help you navigate future conflicts more effectively. Another powerful method of self-reflection is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings creates a space for clarity and understanding. You might consider prompts like, what are my core values? How am I living in alignment with them, or what lessons have I learned from my recent experiences? This practice not only enhances self-awareness but also allows you to track your growth over time. Self-reflection is also essential for setting and achieving goals. When you take time to assess your progress, you can adjust your strategies and remain focused on what truly matters. Ask yourself, are my goals still relevant? Am I moving in the right direction? This proactive approach keeps you aligned with your purpose and ensures that you're making meaningful progress. Moreover, embracing self-reflection fosters resilience. When faced with setbacks, taking time to analyze your reactions helps you develop healthier coping mechanisms. Instead of viewing challenges as failures, you can reframe them as valuable lessons, empowering you to bounce back stronger. In conclusion, the art of self-reflection is a vital Stoic practice that enables us to discover our inner wisdom. By dedicating time for introspection, journaling our thoughts, and evaluating our goals, we cultivate greater self-awareness and emotional resilience. As you journey through life, make self-reflection a priority. Embrace it as a powerful tool for growth and understanding, and let it guide you toward a more authentic and fulfilling existence. Remember, the path to wisdom begins within, and self-reflection is the key to unlocking the depths of your potential. Lesson 10. Embracing impermanence, the beauty of life's transience. Life is a series of moments, each unique and fleeting. The Stoics understood that everything we experience is temporary, and this awareness can profoundly shape how we navigate challenges and appreciate joy. By embracing the concept of impermanence, we learn to cherish our experiences and cultivate resilience in the face of change. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This powerful reminder encourages us to live fully in the present and to recognize the preciousness of each moment. So, how can we apply this Stoic lesson of impermanence in our lives? One approach is to practice mindfulness. By being fully present in each moment, we cultivate an appreciation for the here and now. Whether you're savoring a delicious meal, enjoying time with loved ones, or taking a quiet moment to yourself, mindfulness allows you to fully immerse yourself in the experience. Consider a simple example. When you're out for a walk, take a moment to notice the world around you. Feel the sun on your skin, listen to the rustle of leaves, and observe the beauty of life unfolding. This practice not only enhances your enjoyment but also reinforces the idea that these moments are transient and should be cherished. Embracing impermanence also helps us navigate life's inevitable changes. When faced with loss or difficult transitions, we can remind ourselves that change is a natural part of life. Instead of resisting, we can learn to adapt and find meaning in the new circumstances. This mindset fosters resilience and allows us to see challenges as opportunities for growth. For instance, imagine losing a job you've held for years. Initially, it may feel like a devastating blow. However, by recognizing that change is part of life's ebb and flow, you can begin to explore new paths, develop new skills, or even pursue a passion you've long set aside. In this way, impermanence becomes a catalyst for reinvention. Another powerful aspect of embracing impermanence is the ability to cultivate gratitude. When we understand that our experiences and relationships are transient, we are more likely to appreciate them while they last. This mindset shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a deeper sense of fulfillment. Think of a cherished relationship. By recognizing its impermanence, you may find yourself valuing the time spent together even more. Each moment becomes a gift, leading to deeper connections and a greater appreciation for the love and support we share. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson of embracing impermanence teaches us to appreciate the beauty of life's transience. By practicing mindfulness, accepting change, and cultivating gratitude, we enrich our experiences and strengthen our resilience. As you move through your days, remember that life is a tapestry of fleeting moments. Embrace each experience with an open heart, and let the awareness of impermanence guide you toward a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. After all, it's the very impermanence of life that makes each moment so precious. Lesson 11. The power of perspective, shaping your reality. How we view the world profoundly influences our experiences and emotional well-being. The Stoics taught us that perspective is a powerful tool. It can turn obstacles into opportunities and transform our perception of challenges. By consciously shifting our perspective, we can cultivate resilience and navigate life's ups and downs with grace. As Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This timeless wisdom reminds us that our responses, rather than the events themselves, determine our reality. So, how can we harness the power of perspective in our daily lives? One effective method is to practice cognitive reframing. This involves consciously changing the way we interpret situations to create a more positive outlook. For instance, if you receive constructive criticism at work, instead of viewing it as a personal attack, consider it an opportunity for growth and improvement. This shift in mindset can reduce stress and enhance your performance. Let's explore a relatable example. Imagine you're facing a challenging project with tight deadlines. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious. However, by reframing your perspective, you can see this as a chance to develop new skills, collaborate with your team, and showcase your abilities. This shift not only alleviates stress but also empowers you to tackle the project with enthusiasm. Another powerful way to cultivate perspective is through gratitude. As we discussed earlier, gratitude allows us to appreciate the positives in our lives, even amidst challenges. When we focus on what we're thankful for, we can shift our perspective away from negativity and foster a sense of abundance. Try taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, no matter how small. This practice creates a more optimistic outlook and enhances your emotional resilience. Consider the story of someone who has experienced a setback, like losing a job. Instead of dwelling on the loss, they consciously choose to focus on the opportunities ahead. They see this time as a chance to explore new career paths, connect with others, and discover hidden passions. By reframing their situation, they not only cope with the change but also open doors to new possibilities. Additionally, engaging in conversations with others can offer fresh perspectives. When we share our experiences and seek advice, we gain insights that can help us reframe our views. Surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals who encourage growth and positivity can be incredibly beneficial. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the power of perspective emphasizes that we have the ability to shape our reality through our thoughts and reactions. By practicing cognitive reframing, cultivating gratitude, and seeking support from others, we can develop a more resilient mindset that empowers us to navigate life's challenges. As you journey through each day, remember that your perspective holds incredible power. Choose to see challenges as opportunities, embrace gratitude, and connect with those around you. In doing so, you'll not only enhance your own experience but also inspire others to view life through a lens of positivity and possibility. Lesson 12. The importance of community, finding strength in connection. In the journey of life, we often face challenges that can feel overwhelming. However, the Stoics understood that we are not meant to navigate these trials alone. Building and nurturing a sense of community is essential for our emotional well-being and resilience. The connections we foster with others can provide support, encouragement, and perspective during difficult times. As the philosopher Seneca wisely noted, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. This profound insight reminds us of the power of authentic relationships and the strength we derive from our connections with others. So, how can we cultivate a sense of community in our lives? One approach is to actively engage with those around us. This could be as simple as reaching out to a friend for a chat, joining a local group, or participating in community events. By making an effort to connect, we create a network of support that can uplift us in times of need. Consider the power of shared experiences. When we face challenges together, whether it's a personal loss, a professional setback, or even just the struggles of daily life, we often find solace in knowing we are not alone. Imagine a group of friends supporting one another through tough times. Their shared empathy can create a profound sense of belonging and strength. Another vital aspect of building community is being present and available for others. When we offer our support, whether through listening, lending a helping hand, or simply being there for someone in need, we strengthen our bonds and contribute to a culture of resilience. Acts of kindness and understanding can have a ripple effect, inspiring others to reciprocate and create a supportive environment. Think of a time when you were feeling down, and a friend reached out to check on you. That small act of connection can make a world of difference. By fostering a culture of care within our communities, we not only uplift others but also cultivate our own resilience. Additionally, consider the role of mentorship and guidance within your community. Whether you seek a mentor or become one for someone else, these relationships can provide invaluable insights and encouragement. Sharing wisdom and experiences fosters a sense of connection that can help us all grow stronger together. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the importance of community emphasizes that we are social beings who thrive on connection. By actively engaging with others, being present for one another, and nurturing relationships, we can create a supportive network that empowers us through life's challenges. As you navigate your journey, remember that you don't have to face adversity alone. Reach out to those around you, offer support, and embrace the power of community. Together, we can cultivate resilience, understanding, and strength, transforming our challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. Lesson 13. The practice of virtue, living with integrity. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the unwavering commitment to virtue. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life, characterized by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, provides a solid foundation for resilience and inner peace. When we align our actions with our values, we cultivate a sense of integrity that strengthens our ability to face life's challenges. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely advised, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." This profound insight emphasizes that our actions must reflect our core values if we want to navigate adversity with strength and purpose. So, how can we practice virtue in our daily lives? One essential step is to clarify our values. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it honesty, kindness, perseverance, or something else? By identifying your core values, you can create a guiding compass for your decisions and actions. Consider a scenario where you face a moral dilemma at work. If you've established honesty as a core value, you will be more likely to speak up, even if it's uncomfortable. This alignment between your values and actions fosters a sense of integrity, empowering you to navigate challenges with clarity and confidence. Another key aspect of practicing virtue is developing self-discipline. Stoicism teaches us that our responses to external events are within our control, and by exercising self-discipline, we can choose how to react. This might involve resisting the urge to lash out in frustration, instead opting for calm reflection. For instance, when faced with criticism, rather than reacting defensively, a virtuous individual takes a moment to breathe, reflects on the feedback, and considers how it can contribute to personal growth. This practice not only enhances emotional resilience but also fosters deeper connections with others. Additionally, embodying virtue can significantly impact our relationships. When we act with integrity and treat others with respect and fairness, we create an environment of trust and understanding. This, in turn, strengthens our bonds and cultivates a supportive network that can uplift us during tough times. Imagine being part of a community where individuals hold each other accountable to their values. In such an environment, everyone encourages one another to act with virtue, creating a collective resilience that empowers the group as a whole. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the practice of virtue highlights the profound impact that living with integrity can have on our resilience and emotional well-being. By clarifying our values, developing self-discipline, and fostering positive relationships, we create a foundation that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. As you move through each day, remember to align your actions with your values. Embrace the practice of virtue, and let it guide you through adversity. In doing so, you will cultivate not only your own resilience but also inspire those around you to live with integrity and purpose. Lesson 14. The art of mindfulness, being present in the moment. In a world filled with distractions and constant busyness, the practice of mindfulness offers a powerful antidote. The Stoics understood the importance of being present, as it allows us to fully experience life, cultivate awareness, and respond thoughtfully to challenges. By embracing mindfulness, we can enhance our emotional resilience and navigate difficulties with clarity and composure. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound insight reminds us that by focusing on the present moment, we can reclaim our inner strength and navigate adversity with grace. So, how can we cultivate mindfulness in our daily lives? One effective practice is to engage in mindful breathing. Set aside a few moments each day to pause, take deep breaths, and center yourself. By paying attention to your breath, you anchor yourself in the present, reducing anxiety and promoting a sense of calm. Consider a busy day where you feel overwhelmed with tasks and responsibilities. Instead of succumbing to stress, take a short break to practice mindful breathing. As you inhale deeply and exhale slowly, visualize letting go of tension and focusing on the task at hand. This simple practice can rejuvenate your mind and enhance your focus. Another powerful aspect of mindfulness is cultivating awareness of your thoughts and emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to observe what you're feeling and thinking. This creates space for reflection and allows you to respond more intentionally. For instance, if you find yourself feeling frustrated in a conversation, practice mindfulness by acknowledging that frustration without judgment. This awareness empowers you to choose how to respond, whether to express your feelings calmly or to take a step back for clarity. Additionally, consider incorporating mindfulness into daily activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or even doing household chores, focus on the sensations, sounds, and feelings associated with that moment. Engaging your senses in the present not only enhances your experience but also helps you cultivate gratitude for the small joys of life. Imagine savoring a meal mindfully, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas. This practice fosters a deeper appreciation for nourishment and transforms eating from a routine task into a pleasurable experience. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the art of mindfulness emphasizes the importance of being present to cultivate emotional resilience and navigate life's challenges. By practicing mindful breathing, cultivating awareness, and engaging fully in daily activities, we can enhance our ability to respond thoughtfully to adversity. As you journey through each day, remember the power of being present. Embrace mindfulness as a tool to reclaim your inner strength and navigate challenges with clarity and composure. In doing so, you will cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you, enriching your life and empowering your resilience. Lesson 15. Embracing simplicity, finding joy in minimalism. In a world that often values complexity and excess, the Stoic philosophy of simplicity reminds us of the beauty and power of living with less. Embracing simplicity can lead to greater contentment, reduce stress, and foster resilience. By focusing on what truly matters, we can cultivate a sense of peace and fulfillment amidst life's chaos. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "The man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary." This profound insight encourages us to let go of unnecessary complexities and distractions, allowing us to focus on the present moment and what truly brings us joy. So, how can we embrace simplicity in our daily lives? One effective way is to declutter, not just our physical spaces but also our mental and emotional landscapes. Take a moment to evaluate what you truly need. What items, commitments, or thoughts no longer serve you? By letting go of excess baggage, we create space for what truly matters. Consider a time when your environment felt overwhelming. Perhaps you had too many possessions or obligations pulling you in different directions. By simplifying your surroundings and commitments, you can create a more serene atmosphere that fosters clarity and focus. Another key aspect of embracing simplicity is prioritizing quality over quantity. In our relationships, for instance, it's not about the number of friends we have, but the depth of those connections. Investing time and energy in meaningful relationships leads to greater fulfillment and support during tough times. Think about the joy of spending quality time with a close friend, engaging in deep conversations and shared experiences. These moments often hold more value than attending numerous social events without genuine connection. Additionally, simplicity can extend to our daily routines. Streamlining your tasks can help reduce feelings of overwhelm. Create a focused to-do list that prioritizes essential tasks, allowing you to concentrate on what truly matters rather than getting lost in a flurry of distractions. For example, instead of juggling multiple projects at once, choose one or two to focus on fully. This approach not only enhances productivity but also fosters a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on embracing simplicity emphasizes the importance of finding joy and fulfillment in the essentials of life. By decluttering our spaces, prioritizing meaningful relationships, and simplifying our routines, we cultivate a sense of peace that empowers us to navigate challenges with resilience. As you journey through life, remember the power of simplicity. Embrace minimalism as a pathway to contentment and clarity, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. In doing so, you will enhance your resilience and discover the joy of living a more intentional and meaningful life. Lesson 16. The power of community, cultivating supportive connections. In times of struggle and uncertainty, the importance of community becomes profoundly clear. The Stoics recognize that we are not solitary beings, rather, we thrive in connection with others. Cultivating supportive relationships can significantly enhance our resilience, offering encouragement and perspective during life's challenges. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee." This insight highlights the interconnectedness of our lives and the vital role that community plays in our well-being. Just as bees work together for the benefit of the hive, we too must nurture our connections with others to create a thriving support system. So, how can we cultivate a strong sense of community? One of the first steps is to invest time in building meaningful relationships. This involves reaching out to friends, family, or colleagues and engaging in open and honest conversations. Foster connections that allow for vulnerability and understanding, creating a safe space for sharing experiences. For instance, consider organizing a regular gathering with friends or family. Whether it's a dinner, a game night, or simply a walk in the park, these moments foster deeper connections and create a network of support that you can rely on during difficult times. Another essential aspect of community is the practice of empathy and active listening. When someone shares their struggles, take the time to truly listen and understand their feelings. This act of compassion not only strengthens your bond but also empowers others to feel heard and supported. Imagine a situation where a friend confides in you about a personal challenge. Instead of offering immediate solutions, practice active listening, ask open-ended questions and provide a space for them to express their thoughts. This creates a supportive environment where they can process their emotions. Additionally, consider giving back to your community. Engaging in acts of kindness, whether through volunteering or simply helping a neighbor, strengthens the social fabric and fosters a sense of belonging. When we contribute to the well-being of others, we create a supportive network that enhances our resilience and joy. Think about a local charity or community organization where you can volunteer your time. Not only will you be making a positive impact, but you will also forge new connections with like-minded individuals who share your values. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the power of community emphasizes the profound impact that supportive connections have on our resilience and well-being. By nurturing relationships, practicing empathy, and giving back, we cultivate a network of support that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace. As you move through each day, remember the importance of community. Embrace the connections you have and seek to strengthen them, allowing yourself to lean on others and be a source of support in return. In doing so, you will enhance your resilience and create a fulfilling life enriched by the power of togetherness. Lesson 17. The pursuit of wisdom, lifelong learning and growth. In our quest for resilience and inner peace, the Stoic philosophy emphasizes the value of wisdom and the importance of lifelong learning. Embracing a mindset of continuous growth allows us to adapt to challenges, broaden our perspectives, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This powerful reminder urges us to view every experience, good or bad, as an opportunity for learning and growth. By adopting this perspective, we can transform challenges into stepping stones on our journey toward wisdom. So, how can we actively pursue wisdom in our daily lives? One effective way is to adopt a mindset of curiosity. Approach each day with a desire to learn something new. This could involve exploring new topics, reading books, or engaging in meaningful discussions with others. By staying curious, we open ourselves to fresh insights and perspectives that enrich our understanding. Imagine setting a goal to read a book each month or to attend lectures on subjects that interest you. This commitment to learning not only expands your knowledge but also fosters a sense of fulfillment and joy as you explore new ideas. Another key aspect of pursuing wisdom is reflecting on our experiences. Take time to evaluate your daily interactions and challenges. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this situation? How can I apply these lessons in the future? This practice of reflection enhances our ability to adapt and grow from our experiences. For instance, after facing a difficult conversation at work, reflect on what went well and what could be improved. This self-assessment allows you to develop communication skills and navigate future challenges with greater ease. Additionally, seek out mentors and role models who embody the qualities you admire. Learning from others' experiences can provide invaluable insights and guidance on your journey. Engage in conversations with those who inspire you, and don't hesitate to ask for advice or share your own experiences. Think about reaching out to someone you respect in your field or a friend who has navigated similar challenges. Their perspective can shed light on your own path and help you navigate obstacles with greater confidence. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on the pursuit of wisdom highlights the importance of lifelong learning and growth. By cultivating curiosity, reflecting on our experiences, and seeking guidance from others, we empower ourselves to navigate life's complexities with resilience and insight. As you journey through each day, remember the value of wisdom. Embrace every opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. In doing so, you will not only enhance your resilience but also cultivate a richer, more meaningful life filled with understanding and purpose.